Stepping Stones came to learn of us because of Lloyd Martin. He's been one of our members and gymnast for several years, and he's also affiliated with the charity Stepping Stones. And they got in touch because they wanted to provide some weekly sessions for their members. So we started having a conversation back and forth. So we have a first session, which is for parents with their babies and toddlers. And then we have a second session, which is for primary school age children. And the goal there is that it's independent participation and they are enjoying gymnastics and some light circus skills with our team of coaches here.
Traditionally, children with Down syndrome have had real struggles getting into gymnastics. I'm Kirsten Williams. I'm the CEO of Stepping Stones DS, which is a charity in Hampshire working with children with Down syndrome aged between 0 to 25. We were looking for a provider who could provide us some classes that would really help core strength and help our young people to progress and maybe do some things that Lloyd's doing. And yeah, we met you guys and we were just super impressed by the dedication to working with children with additional needs and the understanding that you had of our children, particularly with Down syndrome.
I love the fact that we've removed a barrier and that we provided them with a fantastic opportunity to start developing their skills. So for me, I think it's a fantastic opportunity and something that I'm really excited about for the future as well.
Lloyd is just a breath of fresh air to have in the gym for the parents to see what is possible with a child with Down syndrome and for the children to just see him jumping around with them, joining in. It's just so inspirational. I think he's been had a huge impact.
I'm Diane Walters. I'm the Chair of Trustees for Stepping Stones. From the very beginning, it was evident the kids loved it. Every time I come here, the improvement in all of them is absolutely amazing. As much as we can see what the kids are getting out of it, I think it's equally important that their families need to be getting something out of it too. The overwhelming message is that they've got so much more hope for their kids. They've gone from thinking, will they ever be able to do this? Will they ever be able to do that? To now hoping and having a real hope that they can actually do anything.
This is Morris. He was 3 in April and we've been coming to the sessions since the very beginning. It's surpassed my expectations, if I'm honest. I thought it would almost be like a little bit of a fun play, but to see the amount of strength and coordination that he's got from it, I mean, when he first started coming, he wasn't crawling, he wasn't moving, he wasn't standing, and now, in a relatively short time, it's really helped sort of develop that strength, and we're now at the stage where he's commando crawling, he's mobile, he's moving around, he's pushing himself to standing. So it's been brilliant, and it's really helping just fill a massive gap that we're not able to access in terms of physio and things like that, so it's been great, thank you.
There's everything that we need for our children. They really struggle with coordination, balance, that sort of thing, and it just really works on all those kinds of things. And it's fun. It's a great environment for them to come to with their friends and for us to be able to sort of step away from them and let them learn all of this stuff.
No, they're so independent, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's so many different levels. It's not just the physical side, like Isabel has thrived. Like we don't get OT, we don't get physio. To see how much she's progressed purely just from this weekly is insane. Like even school's noticing a difference. But also on like a social emotional level, for her to be around all these children with Down syndrome and to feel a part of the community, and for us as parents to be able to sit back and watch and just see. When you have a child with Down syndrome, you don't have very much expectations of what they're going to achieve, and you just kind of always think they're always on the back foot. But this just shows you anything really is possible, and to see all of them thriving, and you see every single child, the progress, like they're not even our kids, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to cry. It's just so much for our family. This has been incredible for everyone.
Life-changing.
Yeah, life-changing, honestly.
I mean, we'd approached so many different places for Sophie to go and do something like this, and we'd always been told no, it wasn't possible for her.
All the staff have been so willing to work together and so open-minded to understand how these children learn, to understand Makaton, to take on the idea of visuals, to step into these children's world. And that's why you've seen so much progress, because we are all just working together
it's really just showing that inclusivity, that our children can take part in things, that they can socialise, and the exposure to coaches and other parents as well, to sort of have to be able to work with our kids. They're just, they're full of potential, and I think that's something we will always shout for Morris, that Morris is so full of ability and potential. We just need to find ways to show that to the world, and this has been just a great example of how we're achieving that.
Our children, traditionally, there's a lot of barriers to sport in general, but particularly to sports like gymnastics, trampolining. I can speak to many of our older members who are in that sort of 16 to 25 bracket who have been turned away from multiple places. So it's just the fact that they're not able to try. We're not saying everyone's going to become a Special Olympics gymnastics star, but the ability to try and just see if it's a skill that they want to learn is just amazing. There is no reason why, with the right support, they can't do that too.